Good evening and welcome to EmoNews Nightly Package for August 17, 2026. We are your presenters, Michael Pierre
and Soana Gordon.
In tonight's headlines, accused remanded in 2 separate murder cases.
36 Kalinago families receive agricultural tools and training to boost food security.
Golden Drum Awards honor 6 for contributions to arts and culture.
CARICOM Impacts-led operation seizes US $54.5 million illicit assets and contraband.
At least 7 dead, more than a dozen injured in India temple crowd incident.
And Heroes and Nashville actress Hayden Panettiere dies at 36.
These and more stories in just a moment. We begin tonight's news with some police news. Police officer Joshua Hamlet appeared before the court this morning, where a murder charge was formally read to him. Hamlet was not required to enter a plea, as the charge is an indictable matter. He was remanded to the state prison pending a preliminary inquiry scheduled for October 2, 2026. Hamlet was represented by attorney-at-law Don Yearwood Stewart, while the prosecution was represented by Kevin Julian and Gabriel St. Hilaire. Parliamentary representative for the Portsmouth constituency, Honorable Finella Wenham Shepherd, says no family ever has to endure such heartbreak, and no community has to mourn the loss of a young life in these circumstances. She further stated that she denounces violence and any act that threatened or take the life of any human being.
My deepest sympathy goes out to Jabia's family, her friends, and all those who prayed, searched, hoped, and stood with the family during this painful period. No family should ever have to endure such heartbreak, and no community should have to mourn the loss of a young life in these sorts of circumstances. I want to make it clear that I denounce violence and any act that threatens or takes the life of another human being. If, as alleged, Jabia's life was taken for violence, that is deeply disturbing and completely unacceptable. Every life has value, and our young people deserve to live and grow and to dream and to feel safe in our land.
The parliamentary representative stated that we must be clear that no position, uniform or office or authority places anyone above the law. This is a moment for justice, but it is also a moment for humanity. Meanwhile, 2 men have been charged in connection with a shooting incident near the Baffin State Bridge on July 8, 2025. Jamal Ismail Alexis of Silver Lake and Sholon Reiner of Maho have both been charged with the murder of Jean-Yves Bruno of Kenfield and the attempted murder of Curtison Charles of Silver Lake. The 2 accused appeared before the court this morning, where the charges were formally read to them. Both men were remanded to the state prison, with the preliminary inquiry adjourned to December 7, 2026. 36 households in Dominica's Kalinago territory are receiving support to improve food security, livelihoods, and climate resilience. The assistance comes through the background gardening component of the Strengthening Community Resilience in the Kalinago Territory, or SCRK project, implemented by the United Nations Development Programme with funding from the Government of India. Families received vegetable seedlings, fruit trees, farming tools, tarpaulins, and water storage equipment during a handover ceremony at the Salibia Primary School on Thursday. The project is being implemented with the Government of Dominica, the Kalinago Council, and other community partners, with Israel Aid Dominica coordinating supplies and training. Participants were also trained in climate-smart farming, including soil management, composting, sustainable agriculture, and harvesting. Organizers say that the initiative will help families grow more of their own food, reduce household expenses, generate additional income, and better withstand climate-related challenges. Additional supplies are expected to be distributed in the coming weeks as the project continues to support a more food-secure and climate-resilient Kalinago territory. Dominican brand Eclat Nova Luxuries has opened its flagship store, marking a significant milestone in its journey to combine premium botanical skincare, wellness, and sustainable living. Eclat Nova Luxuries is carving out its place in Dominican's growing sustainable luxury market, specializing in handmade, natural, and plant-based skincare products, along with a range of eco-living offerings. Inspired by Dominica's reputation as a nature island, the brand seeks to combine luxury and wellness with environmentally conscious practices. At the center of the company is founder Lana Athanas, whose vision has helped take the locally developed brand beyond the Dominica and gain international recognition. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Athanas expressed her excitement at finally seeing the concept come to life and reflected on the journey behind the new flagship location. Let's hear from Eclat's Nova Luxuries founder, Lana Athanas.
Today is the grand opening of Eclat Nova Luxuries flagship store, premium botanical skincare, wellness experience. And we are so happy that we were able to bring our concept to life. We have introduced a new concept to the ENL brand, and our store is really three concepts coming together. Decorated baskets, which are baskets that are woven by Abilities Unlimited. And we've used their baskets for the past 7 years of doing business. We found it fitting that we would name our corporate gifting section, the curated baskets, because that's what we do. We curate baskets based on how you want to customize them with our products. And you also have the option of adding an additional product from another artisan, another small business. We have our accent wall, which features all of ENL's products. And the third concept, which is new to the ENL brand, is to introduce a wellness concept, wellness aspect to our brand. And we have products, we have wellness tools that are available. And the wellness concept is really called a botanical reset. You have the option of coming in for a 20 to 30 minute reset using our tools and enjoying a relaxing and quiet and rejuvenating ambience. So this will be available in the next 3 weeks. The botanical reset, the curated basket, all parts of what we are bringing out in our opening.
The opening of the flagship store represents another step in the development of the brand, providing customers with an opportunity to experience its botanical skincare and wellness products in a dedicated space. Unfavorable weather conditions did not stop Indian citizens living and working in Dominica from celebrating the 80th anniversary of the nation's independence from British rule. The Indian High Commission in Port of Spain marked the event with a flag hoisting ceremony on Saturday in the Botanical Gardens. The ceremony saw the attendance of the acting Prime Minister, Honorable Irvin McIntyre, the country head of Dominica, Dr. Pradeep Singh, and the political attaché, Sukhvinder Malik. A flag hoisting ceremony was also held in Port of Spain, Trinidad. EmoNews foreign correspondent Stacia Ostry was present in India for the ceremony. Here is a glimpse of the parade which took place.
एक बार जोरदार तालियां हृदय की गहराइयों में राष्ट्रभक्ति का भावनाओं का ज्वार यह कार्यक्रम
अपने आप से एक सवाल पूछो, अगर भगत सिंह केवल अपने बारे में सोचते तो क्या आज हम आजाद होते?
Dominica has been recognizing individuals who have made significant contributions to the preservation and promotion of the island's arts and culture through the Golden Drum Awards. This year, 4 men and 2 women were presented with the coveted award for their outstanding contributions to Dominica's cultural heritage. Among the awardees is music educator and performer Leanne Christian, daughter of renowned violinist Purcell Christian, and granddaughter of Lemuel Christian. She was recognized for her contribution to the promotion and development of music education, choral leadership, performance, and the sacred music in ministry. Pageant and fashion connoisseur Lauren Del Sol was also honored for her contribution to the development and promotion of Creole wear and the traditional culture, including her establishment of the Warp Duet pageants in the diaspora. The 4 male recipients, Mr. Justin Toussaint, Mr. Jerry Muller, Robert Armstrong James, and Mr. Birdie Phillips, were recognized for their respective contributions to Dominica's arts and cultural heritage. This year's special recognition awards went to Miss Andrea Louis, St. John's Primary School, Miss Mary Pascal Afana, Mr. Dayton Voller, and Miss Mickey Graham. Minister for Culture, Honorable Greta Roberts, highlighted the importance of recognizing those who have dedicated their lives to preserving Dominica's cultural heritage.
It is truly a distinct pleasure for me as the Minister with responsibility for culture to join you for the 2026 Golden Drum Awards, an occasion which allows us as a country to say a sincere and very public thank you to the men and women who have devoted their talent, their time, and their energy to the preservation and development of a Dominican culture. The Golden Drum Awards represent the highest national recognition for excellence in the field of culture in Dominica. This distinction is significant because the people we honor through these awards have helped to shape who we are as a nation and have worked tirelessly to preserve and strengthen our unique cultural expressions.
A highlight of the evening were the spectacular performances by some of the awardees. If you missed the awards ceremony, be sure to catch the replay on EmoNews Facebook and YouTube channels. Mother-turned-nurse and now graduate student Judith Joseph says that when she decided to pursue her bachelor's degree at the age of 43, she did not allow the challenges of returning to school to stand in her way of achieving her goal.
It was a very rough journey because living Dominica at 43 years, I never thought I would be entering school. So I started school, night school. I was excelling in all the subjects, but in maths, I couldn't do it. And my first grade on the exam, maths, was 17%. I started to cry, and then the teacher told me, winners don't quit. Look me in the eyes and tell me, winners don't quit. So on the next exam, I got 27%. I said, what? School is not for me. I am not going back. So when I went home, my daughter Avenel, she told me, Mommy, how is school? I said, Avenel, I cannot do that. I just want to work. She said, Mommy, you are the child today. You are going to school and you will succeed.
Joseph was one of the featured speakers at the Cooley Foundation's presentation and Career Forum held last evening at the Jones Bopier Primary School in La Plaine. For the past 10 years, the Kuluru Foundation, which comprises members of the La Plaine diaspora, has been making presentations to first form students and kindergarteners to help prepare them for the new academic journey.
This initiative started 10 years ago from very humble beginnings. Our late Handel Vigilant would collect funds from friends and family and brought a backpack with him with school supplies to a few students each time he visited Dominica. It has grown to include a laptop and scientific calculator with all the supplies and stationery that the students will need for their 5 years of high school. Education has and remains an important part of the La Plaine experience, and each year our folks dig deep and help support this initiative to equip our students with this very important tool. As you know, an electronic device is the gateway to unlock knowledge in this new digital age.
This year, the foundation went a step further by hosting a career forum where students participated in a panel discussion on career choices and received advice on planning for their future. Dexter Newton explains.
One of our goals this year was to expose our students to non-traditional professions from our community, to broaden their scope on career choices. We believe that every child can learn, and we wanted to expose them to other professional choices outside of what they may be exposed to. So this year we had, among others, an entrepreneur, we had a project manager, an electrician, a pharmacist, a phlebotomist, executive leader, just to give our students a flavor of what exists and what they potentially can aspire to be.
And finally, in local news, Dominicans living in the United States came together over the weekend for the Dominica annual picnic, celebrating the Nature Island's culture, cuisine, and community spirit. The annual gathering was held on Saturday, August 15 at Johnson's Park in Piscataway, New Jersey, bringing together Dominicans, families, and friends for a day of entertainment and fellowship. The event was filled with live entertainment, games, activities, and authentic Dominican cuisine, giving those in attendance a taste of home. Among the cultural highlights was Lapu Cabuit, adding the distinctive songs of Dominica's traditional music to the celebrations. Patrons also enjoy a variety of Dominican dishes and delicacies while reconnecting with friends, relatives, and members of the wider Dominican community. The family-friendly event provided an opportunity for Dominicans abroad to celebrate their heritage while sharing aspects of the island's culture to the younger generations. And that's the local news. Stay tuned for regional and international news with Soana Gordon.
Tico, that's $800. Cash or card?
When cash is low, Tico is still ready.
Always card, Chalo. Would you like a copy of the receipt?
No, Chalo. NBD already sent me the alert and I'll see it on Mo Banking later. That is it. From card to farm. Power your business with the NBD Small Business Credit Card. Your partner, your bank.
In regional news, a major regional security operation led by CARICOM Impacts has disrupted transnational criminal networks across the Caribbean, with authorities seizing an estimated US $54.5 million in illicit assets and contraband. Dubbed Operation Eclipse, the 4-week maritime operation in May involved security forces from 14 CARICOM member states, 7 associate members, and international partners, including the United States, Canada, Colombia, France, the United Kingdom, and Interpol. Authorities monitored 59 vessels and carried out 24 seizure operations, including the confiscation of more than 5,200 kilograms of cocaine valued at over US $44 million and nearly 1,850 kilograms of marijuana, worth more than $6.8 million. Also seized were illegal alcohol, cigarettes, banned refrigerant gas, 2 firearms, ammunition, 13 vessels, and 3 vehicles. 59 irregular migrants were also intercepted. CARICOM impacts say intelligence gathered during the operation will strengthen border security and support future efforts against organized crime. Renowned Jamaican track and field coach Stephen Francis, who produced world-class sprinters including Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, Asafa Powell, Elaine Thompson-Era, and Shericka Jackson, was laid to rest on Saturday at the National Indoor Sports Center. The iconic coach passed away on July 4th, one day after celebrating his 63rd birthday. Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Andrew Holness, and Sports Minister Olivia Grange were among those who paid tribute. Other tributes came from 2009 World 100-meter hurdles champion Bridget Foster Hilton, former World 100-meter record holder Asafa Powell, opposition leader Mark Goldin, World Athletics President Lord Sebastian Coe, and Jamaica Athletics Administrative Association President Gaff Gale. A scholarship has been established in Stephen Francis' name, honoring his legacy and his contribution to the development of Jamaican athletics. Stephen Francis was cremated and his brother Paul served as the urn-bearer, while a guard of honor was formed by athletes who were trained by Stephen. Francis coached athletes who collectively won more than 40 gold medals at global championships, along with more than 70 silver and bronze medals. And that's all the regional news for this evening. We'll be right back with international news.
Blast Gaming presents its biggest job whatever. Blast Mystery Progressive. I'm so excited. I can't hide it. The new blast up and rising. And I like it. It going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up and up and up and up.
Play selected games to win in the Blast Mystery Progressive. Pick until you match 3 gems and win one of the 5 cash jackpots. Or you can blast up with the Mystery Progressive jackpot.
It's going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up. Blast Gaming.
At least 7 people have been killed and more than a dozen injured following a stampede-like incident at a temple in India's eastern Bihar state. The incident occurred Monday at the Ashokdam temple in Lakhisara, where large crowds had gathered to offer water to the Hindu god Shiva during the holy month of Shravran. Authorities say an electricity pole reportedly fell, triggering panic and a surge in the crowd. Police say some people may have been electrocuted, but investigations are continuing to determine the exact cause. More than a dozen injured people were taken to the hospital. The chief minister described the incident as extremely tragic and heartbreaking, and ordered authorities to ensure the injured receive medical care. Deadly crowd crushes have occurred at large religious gatherings in India before, including at the Mahakam Festival in 2025, where at least 30 people died. And finally, in international news, American actress Hayden Panettiere, known for her roles in Heroes and Nashville, has died at the age of 36. Her family confirmed her death through a representative. Panettiere was reportedly found unresponsive at an apartment complex in Greenville, South Carolina on Sunday. Emergency personnel responded, but she was pronounced dead at the scene. Authorities say there were no initial signs of foul play, and the cause of death has not been announced. Panettiere rose to fame as Claire Bennett in Heroes, and later starred as Juliet Barnes in Nashville, earning 2 Golden Globe nominations. Her film credits included Remember the Titans, Scream 4 and 5. She also voiced Dot in A Bug's Life. Earlier this year, she released her memoir, This Is Me, a reckoning reflecting on her life and career. And that's all the international news for this evening. We'll be right back with sports.
When all seemed lost, Forest fell, courts went silent, but Dominica knows how to rise. From the earth, life returned, stronger, greener, resilient. Commerce returned, doors reopened. It's the courage of the people, the vast wonders of our island, the synergy, the resilience. Each point, each opponent, one battle at a time. Every serve is a challenge. Every rally is a battle. Every point earned. An island that learned to rise, now play to win. This is the Nature Isle Open Tennis Tournament, where resilience meets rivalry.
And the news from the world of sports. Dominica's under-14 boys have secured a victory in the CFU Under-14 Challenge Series, defeating the Turks and Caicos Islands 1-0. The young Nature Island footballers delivered a solid performance to earn the 1-0 victory over the Turks and Caicos Islands. The result is another positive showing for Dominica's youngsters as they continue their campaign in the regional competition. The CFU Under-14 Challenge Series provides young footballers from across the Caribbean with an opportunity to compete internationally while developing their skills and gaining valuable experience. Dominica will be hoping to build on the victory as the team continues representing the Nature Isle on the regional stage. And finally, in sports news, Bermuda has been crowned the champions of the 2026 EGVA Senior Women's Volleyball Championships after defeating Antigua and Barbuda in the gold medal match in Tortola, British Virgin Islands. Dominica, meanwhile, ended its campaign on a winning note, securing 5th position after a thrilling 5-set victory over Anguilla. Bermuda captured the Women's Championship title on Sunday, August 16, defeating Antigua and Barbuda 3-1. Bermuda took the closely contested match 25-23, 27-25, 21-25, and 25-20. Both teams battled points for points, particularly in the opening 2 sets, but Bermuda held firm during the crucial moments to secure the championships. Antigua and Barbuda walked away with the silver medal following their hard-fought performance in the final. Bermuda's head coach described the victory as a special achievement as it marked the first EGVA gold medal of his coaching career. Meanwhile, St. Lucia captured the bronze medal, sweeping host nation the British Virgin Islands 3-0, 25-19, 25-15, and 25-22. Dominica's women also closed out their tournament with a victory. In a 5-set thriller, Dominica defeated Anguilla 3-2, winning 25-21, 27-29, 25-19, 23-25, and 15-11. The victory secured 5th position for Dominica in the 2026 EGVA Senior Women's Championship. Bermuda therefore leaves Tortola with the women's gold medal, Antigua and Barbuda with silver, St. Lucia with bronze, while Dominica completes the championship in 5th place. Let's hear from Cindy John of Dominica after the game.
Coming up on the outside.
Sit down, my girl. Sit down.
Dina coming up on the outside.
Looky. Oh. Ah! that no boy.
This has been EmoNews Nightly Package for August 17, 2026. We are your presenters, Soana Gordon
and Michael Pierre. Do have a lovely evening.